Hi, Cancer. I'm Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot, and I am getting ready to do your second half of October reading. So if you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. Love it if you would like or subscribe or share or leave a comment and let me know what you thought. I generally pull 4 or 5 different tarot cards just to kind of get an idea of what we're looking at. Are we looking at love? Are we looking at career? Are we looking at health? Whatever. So the tarot can give me an idea of what's going on in your life and your situation currently. And let's see what's going on, or what you've been dealing with, maybe what you're up against, perhaps. Wow, you don't seem to have much to say today. There's one. Knight of Pentacles. That one feels like it wanted to come out. All right. Well, it looks like there's some forward movement of some kind. That's a good sign. So wherever you've been, you're coming out of it. Okay, 2 more. Here we go. So the first one is the High Priestess card. And this usually revolves some secrets. So since it's in the reverse position, I feel like some secrets came out. And it feels like it has to do with, let me see what the rest of these are. It feels like it is work related because I don't see anything. The Knight of Pentacles, so that's kind of doing with your money. Okay, all right. So it feels like some secrets came out about your boss at work. And it wasn't good. It does not feel like it was anything good that came out. And everybody around the work is about over it. And what am I getting here? So the 6 of Wands was in reverse position. Okay. So if he is the guy, let's say that he's the guy on top of the horse, and you guys were all the ones down below, and he always thought he was high and mighty, and probably, I feel like there was maybe some verbal, he just was not a nice guy. It just does not feel like he was a nice guy, but it was in reverse, so he's getting ready to fall off his horse. The secrets came out about what a jerk he was. I don't know whether he was doing something with, and not paying you guys the way you should have, or whether there was some sexual harassment or something that was going on at work. But whatever the case is, he was the big boss and the secrets came out, and now he's coming down off of his throne. And so now you guys are kind of moving out of the dark. I mean, this is obviously, you guys are all in the boat and you're moving forward. So the tower moment with that all has happened, and you guys are trying to move forward. And you're all kind of wondering what's going to happen at work and with the company. So right now it's kind of like everybody's just kind of chilling out and going to wait and see how it plays out. because you don't know whether you're going to have a job anymore, if this coming out is going to affect the company so bad that you're literally having the place shut down, or if they're going to get a new person in, or what the deal is. So everybody's just kind of standing there trying to figure out, like, okay, what's going to happen. And this is the Magician, and that's the manifesting. So he was in the reverse position. So I feel like what's going to happen is it depends on how the employees handle everything. If the employees go about their business as if everything was okay, everything will probably be okay. But if everybody panics and starts jumping ship, then that will be the demise of the whole company. That's the feeling I'm getting, because you actually manifested the negative side of it by assuming the worst, and you could manifest the positive of it by everybody going, yay, he's gone. Now we can get back to work and we can do everything the way we wanted to, and we don't have to worry about him patting us on the butt, or we don't have to worry about him not paying us our salary. And he's kind of out of the way and cleared stuff. So depending on how you guys all handle that situation is how it's all going to end. Either it's all going to be all good, or everybody's going to get really negative about it and jump ship, and then everything is going to really fall apart. So this has nothing to do with romance whatsoever. This is kind of a life purpose thing. So let's see if I can figure out, is this what I want to use? Okay. Some of you watching this may be led to leave and go work on your life purpose. This could be the exact thing of, I've been waiting for something like this. This is the exact thing that needed to happen in order to move me forward to my next thing in life. And let's see what that next thing in life is. So some of you will take positive action and advantage of what has happened at work. And these life purpose cards are going to be kind of for you guys. So it could go either way. It just depends on, you know, if you were looking for an excuse to leave that job, you just found it. And you don't have to stick around any longer feeling bad about being in a place that you don't want to be. So there's two. So this one just said options. You've got consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So, you know, now you're kind of like, finally I can get out of this place. And now you can start looking at your options. This one said counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. I feel like what I'm seeing is there's somebody, you are the person at work that is like the motherly figure to a lot of people. And a lot of people are currently coming to you right now, asking you advice on what to do. What do I do? What do I do? Should I stay or should I go? What's going to happen to the company? Is it going to go downhill? And you're the one that everybody is coming to and giving the advice to, because I feel like you, whoever this is connecting with, could probably be doing what I'm doing, sitting here doing tarot cards. You have that kind of like wiseness about you, where people come to you for stuff like that. And you're going to be a great help to the ones. I feel like you will be one of the last ones. If the boat capsizes, you will be one of the last ones at the company cleaning up things, and helping everybody, you know, get all the little chiclets out or whatever. So if this resonates with anybody, you should feel proud of yourself for being able to comfort a lot of the people that are going through this major anxiety right now. I don't know if that came out right or not. I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not sure it's coming out the way I want it to. Gosh, let's get some more. Builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So somebody watching this, I feel like, is going to go out and open their own business similar to what you did here. And it's like this was just the catalyst, and you were like going, I can do this better, and I'm going to go do that. So I don't know who that applies to, but somebody is going to go out there and start doing whatever this big boss did, only in a much more positive way, not an abusive way like he was doing. I'm going to do next, let's do some, these are work with your light, oracle lights. I can't remember. Work your light oracle cards. I knew it, something like that. And see what your advice cards are from the universe right now, if there's anything else that goes along with this. This was a very specific reading. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. So I'm surprised the Tower card didn't show up in this, because I feel like this is kind of a Tower moment. You know what? Let's try something. Let's just see if the Tower card comes up in this as a clarifier. I want to see what comes up underneath the boss, the Knight of Pentacles. Let's just do some clarifying. Nine of Wands. Okay, so that makes me think the secret that came out had something to do with, okay, let me think how to say that. Like he was selling, like he was, like almost like he was spying for another company. And he was taking ideas and secrets and stuff that you guys did at this production plant or whatever that maybe was unique to you guys, and he ended up like selling it to the competitors or something. That's the feeling. That's what he got busted on, was he got found out. It wasn't necessarily that he was harassing anybody. It was he was kind of taking stuff from the company and selling it to competitors. That's very strange. I'm going to take that one. Ace of Pentacles. So, yeah, I mean, Ace of Pentacles would be when your money's good, and that was in the reverse position. So it was something to do with he was selling something to make money. It was something about him doing something, cheating the company somehow in the money department. So it's affected everybody that way, because it's messing, you know, anytime you're messing with your money. All right. I'm going to see what kind of healing they're saying to do from this whole thing. I don't feel like you guys didn't like this guy anyway, so it's not like you're shocked about what you found out. So you're not kind of, it doesn't feel like there's this like, oh my God, my whole, you know, foundation has been yanked out from underneath of me. I don't feel like that's the case. It's kind of like, you're always like, I knew he was a jerk. I knew this was what was going to happen. I feel like your lesson in this was kind of like, why did you put up with that as long as you did? If you knew you were working in an environment where the person that was kind of the head honcho wasn't trustworthy, why were you there as long as you were? Why were you as loyal as long as you were? And it says vibration. So I feel like there were people there that you liked. That's why you stayed as long as you did, is because the people that you worked with were the reason that you stayed. You didn't like him, but it was the people that you worked with. They were kind of like your family. And that's why you stayed as long as you did, was because you didn't want to leave the people you worked with. And the next says receive healing. So I feel like all of you employees that have worked together there are going to receive healing from each other. So let's get one more. Because you guys are all kind of like soul families, you know, at this production plant or whatever. You know, you become good friends, you party together, you have picnics together. A lot of family members do work there together, so it's just like that's the main reason you stayed as long as you did, is like your family. You worked with your family, you had a good time working there. You just didn't have a very good ethical boss. Guardian. So I feel like your guardian angels are looking out for you. So whatever happens as to whether this company goes downhill or whether it stays, everything's going to work out for you. You know, you're either going to go off and start your own job, or you're going to find another place where you'll feel as home. And regardless of whatever happens, I do feel like it's all going to work out for the best. It's just right now, it's a little shaky as to what your future is. So just try to keep your head up and not let it make you too anxious, and reach out to the people that are your friends. You're all going through the same thing. Try to keep your vibrations up. That's going to do you more good than trying to get really negative about the whole thing. Anyway, I will see all of you at the end of, no, I'll see you November 1st. So have a great rest of the month. Thanks.